Brisket Babysitting Club.
Oh,
Is that the new jingle?
New theme song.
Well, I think every so this is day 5. We don't even have a day 5. That's it, 5 graphic. But I think that our production value should rise every episode that we do the Brisket Babysitting Club.
Oh my god. Okay, so Brisket Babysitting Club. There's almost no liquid left in our brisket.
Which is not a point of worry.
So we're going to flip it over. We're going to massage this guy. So the fat is really like, it's never going to move around. It's always going to be like
that
a
fat is
thing.
quite hard, and it's not really all that pleasant to eat either. And one of the unfortunate parts, if you're in the brisket business, is that you're going to throw out quite a bit of that trim, and finding other things for it has always been part of the struggle / magic of the deli business. So using that in our smoked meat hash breakfast, using that in our cabbage borscht, using that in our smoked meat gravy, that's kind of the finding uses for that trim is...
right, because there's a big one here too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what separates it. We gave a bit of a brisket anatomy lesson yesterday. So if you're just tuning in, this is a brisket that Willa and I cured 5 days ago. We used Morton's Tender Quick, and we used a combination of spices that included, but we're not limited to, whole black peppercorns, garlic, onion, paprika.
We had coriander in there. We
Coriander,
had some,
cumin.
The list is up on our Instagram post.
Some red chili flakes.
Red chili flakes, yeah.
And you're free to use our recipe or your own recipe, whatever you have handy or whatever you want to try and use. We're using a dry cure method that requires every day you bust out your brisket and you do some Brisket Babysitting Club. Some more special effects for you right there. Essentially, give your brisket a workout.
Maybe we should start using the filters on it.
Should we start exploring Instagram video filters? And so this is where we are. So the first couple of days, the cure that we used on the brisket draws out the moisture, mixes with the cure itself, activates the dried spices, and now essentially the brisket is marinating in those juices. Every day we take it out and we give it a little run around the yard, aka the Brisket Babysitting Club. And I will do this for 10 days before we either smoke this brisket if we're making smoked meat, or roast this brisket if we're making pastrami. Or if we were to boil it, I guess we'd be making corned beef. But in this case, we're going to put it back into our fridge and put it back for another episode, exciting episode, tomorrow of Brisket Babysitting Club. I like the jingle. Brisket Babysitting Club.
You switched it up, but that's cool.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
How did I do it last time?
Brisket Babysitting Club. I don't know. Maybe that's the same, and I'm just...
I hit the finish button now?
Yeah.